The creator of Ethereum just crashed Shiba Inu coin. Let's talk about how and why this happened, what my thoughts are on it, and where I think Shiba Inu could be heading in the future. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our Patreon link down in the description below if you guys want to join our private Discord. It is the easiest and most effective way to get access to our personal thoughts on anything you guys want to talk about relating to money. We also have a course program and a WeBull link down in the description below if you guys want to pick up some affiliate stuff. But other than that, guys, let's get right into this video. Alrighty guys, here we are with Shiba Inu. As you can see here, since its all-time highs just back here on the 10th of May, it has absolutely plummeted. We have seen an absolute just crazy decrease in the price of Shiba Inu, and this is pretty much reflected not only in Shiba Inu, of course, but in the entire DeFi or even crypto market as a whole. You see, over the past 24 hours, and at the time of releasing this video, of course, this is the day after, just crazy stuff has been happening in the crypto markets as far as Elon Musk announcing that Tesla will no longer be accepting Bitcoin. And as far as the DeFi markets go, where of course we have this issue of these DeFi coins pretty much plummeting in a matter of a couple hours. And the main reason for this is, well, for Shiba Inu specifically, and most of these Doge related tokens, is the creator of Ethereum. His name is, of course, Vitalik, if you're not familiar, and I probably pronounced that wrong, so don't roast me in the comments. Vitalik, or we'll just say the creator of Ethereum. The creator of Ethereum basically took out or sold, pretty much, he took profit on all of the coins that were gifted to him by the developers of these coins. And the thing is, with most of these coins, they were gifted to him, of course, so he didn't, put any of his own money up. And he actually controlled a large amount of liquidity in these coins. A large amount of the stake of these coins was, of course, controlled by the creator of Ethereum. And as you can see here, if we look at the liquidity, this was when he sold right here. Absolutely crazy to see this kind of dip in such a just short and quick amount of time in liquidity. And then of course it is reflected here in the price action. We were just reaching up into those all-time high categories, and then afterwards just dumped. Absolutely crazy to see, all the way back down to this original pump level down here, and people have been pretty much buying ever since. And now let's talk about that, of course, because everybody is buying now. Let's just get into some of the details here. No, I do not want, there we go. As you can see here, Vitalik Buterin, I'm so sorry, I'm butchering the names today, donates more than 60. This is another thing actually I wanted to talk about though, because a lot of people are of course upset with the creator of Ethereum, his decision to sell these tokens, because obviously people who were riding on these massive gains, $30, $40, $50,000 type of gains, lost it in a matter of hours, because of this sell, matter of minutes for some cases. This is the one silver lining that some investors are choosing to look at. Now, I'm sure many of you are probably still frustrated and upset, but this is good news that the creator of Ethereum, Vitalik, actually did end up spending the money that he made from selling these coins. He spent about sent about 60 million of it to charity after selling these meme tokens, including Shiba Inu. This just kind of details everything that's involved with it. The charity that he donated to, of course, was the COVID Relief Fund in India. Now, this is really cool stuff indeed, because obviously right now a lot of people are suffering there, and it's really, really bad there. And the fact that he donated this to that cause, I think, is a really cool thing. Now, there were some other coins that Vitalik actually ended up selling as well, not just Shiba. As you can see here, he also sold Akita Inu, and he also sold Dogelon Mars, or ticker symbol Elon. It looks like here, as you can see here, he owns about 332,500 Ethereum, which is worth about 1.3 billion. Wouldn't need the cash and would just sit on the tokens. Just this just details kind of the thought process and why he did it and everything. But overall, this is mainly what led to the absolute crash of mostly these Doge related tokens, specifically Shiba, Akita, and of course Dogelon. And this is what's going on right now. Now, a lot of people are eyeing this as an opportunity to buy the dip, right? There is nothing fundamentally that has changed about Shiba. There's nothing, wrong now with Shiba. The only difference, or really, major thing that has happened, of course, is the removal of liquidity from this token, which for the most part has, as you can see here, rebounded almost completely, as far as liquidity goes. And as you can see here, as we're making this video, we're seeing more green candles to the upside. And you can argue whether or not, all day about whether or not this coin has usage and the utility isn't there, or charity, or what's the point and everything. But like we've said a million times in these videos, people are not looking at these coins for their utility or use case. These are highly speculative coins, and for the most part, people are willing to put 50 to 100. Some people are putting a lot more than that, but some people are putting, not that much money into these coins, able to leverage up, and get that many tokens in, a $50 purchase of this coin, and they're able to make, hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands of dollars off a relatively small investment. And they're not scared to lose that, but they're more thinking of the upside. This is the same type of thought process and theory behind Dogecoin, behind any of these speculative crypto assets, especially these super speculative ones in the DeFi market, is that you can get in at a very low price with burnable money, and it becomes kind of an asymmetrical bet, where it is a bet that pretty much you have very minimal, almost no downside risk with unlimited upside risk. And all that matters is just, patience at this point. So it'll be very interesting to see where Shiba Inu ends up going from here. Now, do I think that it's going to push back up towards the upside and continue to break into new all-time high categories? Well, considering the fact that we broke through several resistances, it may take some time to get there. Now, that isn't saying, of course, that all of a sudden speculation and hype and rumor can all of a sudden start up with this. I would argue that it will, because Shiba is pretty much the DeFi equivalent of Dogecoin. Dogecoin is a mainstream, a more mainstream cryptocurrency, but I would argue that Shiba is just as relevant as Dogecoin. And when Dogecoin goes up or gets hype or speculation, people also come here and put money into Shiba, which causes, of course, a upward ascending pattern. Now, as far as the RSI goes, we're sitting around the middle here, so not overbought and not oversold. And as you can see here, it was way oversold up here as well, or overbought rather, and then became oversold. But I do think that Shiba Inu has potential to push back into those all-time highs. Now, of course, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing that we post on this channel should or will be not considered as such. The whole point here is that, in my personal opinion, I think that these DeFi coins still have speculation. I think they still have hype around them. And I think that as long as people are still paying attention to these, there is still upside potential. Now, of course, there is a lot of downside potential as well, and a lot of downside risk. Lots of people bought up here. They bought up here. They bought all the way up here. They bought the dips, what they thought was the dip here. They bought all kinds of places at these all-time highs, and they were probably down relatively big right now. But that doesn't mean that, of course, if they, they haven't lost the money yet until they sell, pretty much. And a lot of people say, oh, well, these coins will just stay up here and then it will dump down here. The thing is, Shiba and another coin like SafeMoon, for instance, are very different assets in the DeFi market. A lot of these other coins are quick pump and dumps. I would argue that these are relative quick pump and dumps, but I don't think that they last like that. They don't stay pump and dump. Some of these are starting to trade like regular assets. SafeMoon has so much volume now that it's not beginning to see these large dumps like we've seen in the past. And also too, they're burning liquidity, so the value, they're burning outstanding tokens, so the value of the tokens being held by actual holders are increasing. So it's encouraging long-term holding, and I have a feeling that Shiba may start doing this as well. They may look to different alternative means to increase the value without, of course, manipulating any kind of market structures or things like that. We will have to see, of course. I'm really looking forward to covering Shiba more if it continues to push up into these higher price ranges. I personally think it will. My personal price prediction, this is not, of course, financial advice. This is just my own personal price prediction for myself. I would say that in maybe 2 days, if we can see renewed hype in the cryptocurrency space and hopefully a reversal on all major cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, any kind of blue chip crypto that we like to talk about, I could see us pushing back into these all-time high ranges, which that's a pretty decent amount of upside, potential. I would say the 35.29 level is very reachable in a very short amount of time. I mean, we've seen it done in these shorter amount of periods here, there, and everywhere. So I think it could happen soon. We will have to see, of course. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for Shiba Inu. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, check out that notification bell so you never miss a new video, and check out our WeBull link if you guys want to pick up some free stocks with WeBull, and check out our course program, and of course our private Discord down in the description below. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.